right now. And I'm actually quite surprised that they've actually sent the Ezreal mid rather than just keeping him top. It looks like that they want to try and move Angel off onto a side lane, which is not usually where the Azir wants to be. But for the time being, when playing up against an Ornn, they probably think that for now it is absolutely fine. And what we're building towards, Quickshot, is that fourth Drake fight. That will be the play that ultimately, I think, is a large part decides the game. Because if Suning win that fight, I think their composition shows like how strong it will get as the game progresses, how much harder it will be to deal with, given how long range it is. Whereas if Damwon is able to win that fight, obviously they're going to get the full Drake, and a fight's happening bot lane.
Engage, Flash, Cyclone coming out, Stand United brings SOFM to the bottom lane, Barrel's already down, Bin stays alive a few seconds longer before Ghost is able to take him out. Canyon continues the chase, he's already used the collateral damage, and Sword Art is waiting in the wings. He's got a Solar Flare available to fire, but not a lot of damage to follow up on. He manages to catch the Zenith Blade, that's a catch down to Canyon, and SOFM, with the help, is going to be able to find it. That's a double kill for River Shen on Suning.
Beautifully done from Suning, and look at how quickly they've ballooned this gold advantage. The game has been very even, but a bit of a skirmish happens in bot lane, and Suning used the Shen to their advantage. We like to see these type of plays. It's going to get a little bit more gold in there. Is the face check tool. Notice that he's going to be the one to enter the river. He's going to be the one to face check along with Beryl to make sure that they can soak up the majority of the damage. The dragon is being started. Angel and Sword are looking for a flank.
There's no flash on Bin just yet. If this drags out over time, he will be able to flash Cyclone the back line for Damwon. Sword Art's looking for an engage. He's got himself with a Solar Flare. Beryl going to jump onto Bin. Cyclone already used. Beryl about to die. He flashes away defensively. Stays alive a few seconds longer. Now Bin's in trouble. It's a trade of a jungle for support, but it's Damwon Gaming that are split up. They're surrounded. SOFM captures a taunt onto Nogri. Here comes Sword Art and Angel. Huanfeng running for his life. Blast goes over the wall, and Canyon is sticking onto Huanfeng. The rest of Suning are in the river, and Damwon control the map. They control the river, and they take down Huanfeng.
I think Suning tried to flank when they just didn't need to. They want to be playing front to back, but Angel and Sword Art just weren't involved in the fight. The good news for Suning is that they're still alive. So SOFM still has the smite. Let's see if they can take away this objective.
The glide, the divide, the Emperor's divide is available. There it is! Jumping 1, 2, 3 court. Goes golden and stays alive a few seconds longer, but the damage and the survivability from Showmaker and Ghost is wrecking Suning. They get themselves kills. They set themselves up for the soul, but here comes Bin. He's going to teleport in. Grand Starfall comes down. The Infernal Drake has been stopped for now, and Bin will get dropped once again, with Damwon now turning their attention back to the Infernal Drake, looking to secure the Infernal Soul.
I think that in that fight, Damwon just played better. They recognized that they needed to stay grouped. They saw Bin. They're afraid of just starting Baron blindly because that's how they lose, right? They may even wait for Elder, but like, they kind of have a number of options right now. For the time being, Beryl has to be very careful. What he's doing is a little dangerous.
Well, same kind. Bin is a little overextended. Call of the Forge God comes out. Cyclone will buy some time. Flash is still available. Side steps away from the collateral damage. That's a secondary knock-up onto Canyon. SOFM Stand United brings in the support, and Canyon goes down. The Ash Arrow right between the upsides. Angel committed the teleport for this, as now Beryl is down as well. Nogri continues to be the target as Angel and SOFM look to run him down. And Sword Art's coming in from behind. Solar Flare has already been used. Showmaker's got the flash available, but there's no shockwave. Shield of Daybreak to the face. True Shot Barrage is dodged by the Hourglass, and there comes SOSM, the taunt. The first death on the side of Suning is then going to be Sword Art as they turn around, and Nuguri goes down. Ghost is the last man standing, and Suning find a team fight after Bin was caught.
Excellent use of the teleports from Suning, and just a great play from the Shen. Damwon were afraid to just commit to the Baron, so they wanted to try and find a pick. The problem with trying to find a pick is that there's a Shen in the game.
Yes.
His ability to join from the other side of the map means that it's not as easy as Damwon would want to be able to just find.
Sword Art has been caught out. He catches a Zenith Blade, jumps down onto Ghost. Here comes Bin. The Elder Drake is still the focus of Suning, and Bin goes in with a Cyclone. He almost picks up the kill, manages to survive a few seconds longer, but Suning get the Elder Drake so far at the cost of only Bin. They're going to try to escape, and now Beryl jumps in with the Grand Starfall, gets caught up by the taunt, and Angel will send him to the fountain. Angel gets blown up by Canyon, and now SOFM is in trouble. At the same time, Huanfeng picks up a kill onto Ghost, and SOFM is running for his life. He will get taken down. 4 deaths for 2, but the Elder goes the way of Suning.
Whew! Now this is a world final. This is what we wanted to see. Both teams going toe-to-toe. Even though Suning, it feels like they're losing, they continue to accelerate the gold. They're the ones with the gold advantage. They're the ones with carries, continuing to get more and more items. One member gets the Elder Drake. This is, of course, is not ideal for Suning. Oh, but can Showmaker save it?
Flash is not available for Showmaker, continues to step forward. Fung's Mystic shots don't find the targets. He's shut down. Solo kill by Showmaker.
Beautiful stuff from Showmaker, punishing Fung in the mid lane, and now there are no Elder Drake. What Suning need to do is reset for wards, and that's the window that Damwon is trying to take advantage of. Notice that there are no control wards left. Arrow comes through.
SOFM gets caught out, flashes away, and he's down. Nuguri gets the final hit for Damwon. No smite inside the pit, but the Cyclone, the Emperor's Divide, the Solar Flare are huge. They have to be flawless. That is Angel being forced away. Beryl is running him down. The Baron goes low. True Shot Barrage is not going to be enough, and the Baron is secured by Damwon Gaming. They turn their attention onto Angel, who is forced to use the Emperor's Divide, the Slide, the Glide. He's holding onto the Flash, and he gets popped by Beryl. 2 members of Suning are down, and Damwon with Baron-empowered minions, they're going to push into the base. They might be looking for the Nexus.
And it was the pick that Damwon have been looking for. They shut down SOFM, the smite disappears, the risk of a steal gone with it, and now with Damwon the kill lead, the Baron in their back pocket, and an empty inhibitor standing in their way, they're looking to end game 1.
It has felt like a long time coming, a hard-fought victory, and Damwon are setting themselves up by taking down the first Nexus turret. They will get themselves the GA out of Bin. The knock-up onto Fung, and he jumps away. The Cyclone goes up, but there's just not enough damage. A lot is returned back onto Ghost as GA is still up. The first Nexus turret is down, and I think the Showmaker Shockwave did not really do much. Fung is taken out in the backside of the fight, and SOFM will respawn only to die and watch his Nexus explode. Damwon strike first in fight.
Based on some of the spells that suggest that that gank was pretty successful, it forced Angel to burn everything. Now they're going for the kill.
Loscaress picked up. Canyon gets first blood solo.
He will find that crucial pick, but I don't think it will be converted into the Dragon, but they might not care. They're going to trade this Drake for a potential first tower.
Now, at what cost? First blood goes to, of course, Damwon. The Dragon, number 2, goes to SOFM. And while the Rift Herald got a couple of plates, it didn't secure the tower overall. SOFM is still lingering, and we saw Canyon just starting to back away to his Krugs. So it ends up being a 2,000 gold lead here for Damwon, and here's a replay of the game.
About. Now we see both teams setting up for this Herald.
Herald is going to be the contest. The riposte comes out from Bin. Angel will be the target of the Culling. Nice. Sword Art finds Canyon before he can get a caress down. Now Sword Art will be the target. Ghost is able to get on the board with the first kill. That's a leap into a savagery. The Boulder Strike gets fired out. I think Beryl caught it. There comes the curtain call. We'll be tagging one as Bin gets the first kill of the fight, and now all of a sudden Showmaker gets a reply back onto Angel, flashing away as Ghost is the target of Bin. Fung will not be able to find anybody with a deadly flourish. A leap onto Grom from SOFM. He's already burned the flash. Ghost is going low. The Lantern to safety. He gets out.
He does, and Aphelios is just going to melt through this comp from Suning. So I'm really curious as to how Suning are going to play out these fights. I think they need to look for a pick just like this.
That's a root. Scatter the weak. Unleashed power.
Excellent.
SOFM had Thrill of the Hunt, and he was waiting. I think Showmaker used the Blast Cone into the river, and unfortunately ran into SOFM. Call of the Forge God knocks up Fung. He had flash. He didn't flash away. He gets caught, gets locked up, gets killed. But now the rest of Suning are arriving. Nuguri's going to be the first target. That's a fantastic stun onto Beryl. The re-engage from Sword Art with the Zenith Blade in from behind. He's got access to the last caress. He's looking for a target, and Angel forced to flash away to save his life. Sword Art will be the sacrificial support for Suning, and Damwon get their first dragon.
And once again, patient team fighting from Damwon allows them to come out on top, and they will be able to buy more time and secure themselves the 4th Drake of the game. They now have their eyes set on the Baron. Nuguri more than capable of tanking this one up as well. And look at the guns the Ghost has. The chakrams are ready to fly. He's going to throw that one down, and they're just going to melt through this Baron.
They will melt this one really, really quickly. No flash available
Suning
for SOFM. There is, of course, some vision being caught out. Death Sentence will connect onto SFM. He's charging up the bar. Bin has teleported into the top lane. 5,000 HP. The red buff is used to throw in. Beryl gets blown up by the ultimate, but there goes Showmaker. He's got one already. He gets a second onto Fung. And the SOFM is in trouble, but the Baron has been stopped. Bin is being helped out, and the spit from Baron picks up the kill onto Nuguri. Two members of Suning start to back away, and Swordart's got a solar flare available. If Damwon can get behind these three, that solar flare can do work. But crucially, the LPL have stopped the Baron.
I think the biggest thing there was Beryl. The numbers disadvantage are actually able to come out on top, which shouldn't have been the case. So Damwon misstepping there, perhaps trying to go for a little bit more than they could, and a slight misstep in terms of the execution allows Suning to keep the game going.
And they really do. It's still a 2,500 gold lead. Ben's gonna jump here on and gets the kill!
Ooh. That right there is what we call an LPL Fiora, baby. Beautifully done from Bin. Procs the Vitals almost immediately, and is able to find a big kill. Now they can set up for a siege onto the tier 1 tower.
The amount of damage coming out, 302 for Bin's Fiora. I believe it was the last pick as well, if I recall correctly. And it's so far working out. Death Sentence connects onto Swordart, Call of the Forge God from Nuggery, prevents or removes any further engage. That will be a counter kill for Damwon. Now SOFM is in trouble. Death Sentence sidestep, beautifully done by Style of Me. He's looking for the re-engages. Here comes Bin! He's found Ghost! Ghost forced to flash defensively, gets locked up and rooted by the Boulder Strike and survives for now with that Molten Edge. Huanfeng is now trying to chase down Canyon, who's flashed defensively himself. Get the reload, get the shot. That's number 3. Shot number 4 is available. Death Sentence onto SOFM. He's going to use the Battle Roar to escape. Jump forward, land the savagery, but he cannot follow up with more.
Oh, wow, what a fantastic series. We have got non-stop fighting, and it feels like they never swing in either team's direction. Just so many outplays happening across the boards, and it was...
Before we carry on, 40 seconds until the next Dragon, or I may not even get a chance yet. Ghost, of course, is really the difference maker here on Damwon since he's joined the squad. I'll get to that story later as the curtain is called. Bin looking for the engage from the back. He's going to jump forward. First kill on to Ghost. Now the tower will fall immediately after. Scatter the Weak stuns everyone. Call of the Forge God for the re-engage. That's Angel knocked up. Flash is not available. He's taken out by Showmaker. And the melee in the mid lane as there's already another kill onto Swordart. And there goes Showmaker as well. Bin is dashing and diving forward, looking for the vitals and plunging himself into Damwon. But the CC chain from Noguri takes him down. SOFM and Huanfeng, they're still sticking around. They got minions to play with. 3 seconds until that Cloud Drake, and the call is to back away.
Towers mean nothing to Suning. The fact that they committed to that fight is just crazy. SOFM now trying to zone Canyon and Noguri away as Huanfeng looks to solo the Drake. Who else is on the way? Beryl is on the warpath. Ghost is going to be respawning soon.
He's got one more shot. SOFM, a full bar underneath. This is for the soul. Huanfeng reloads. 1, 2, throws out the grenade. 5 shot number 2. The Dragon's going low. It's picked up by Suning. They get themselves the soul by now.
The fight.
That's a flash forward. Huanfeng gets Canyon. Now Noguri's left inside the pit. Beryl's got no damage. SOFM steps back into the bush. Jumps onto Noguri. Jumps onto Beryl. Does it again. A multi-man stun once again from Angel. Beryl will be able to find the Death Sentence. And that almost shots down Angel. But there won't be enough from the Moonlight Vigil, and here comes SOFM looking for Beryl. Suning get the soul.
There is a reason that he has style in his name, as he is styling all over Damwon with this Rengar pick. Suning with a huge team fight, securing the soul, will make the way to the Baron, and Bin's looking for another kill.
It's not over. Showmaker goes down. Bin finds a solo kill. Vedius, you've said it already. This is an LPL Fiora. Suning and Shanghai erupt. Well, Zenith Blade will find a target. Scatter the Weak will not just yet. Here comes Bin. As Damwon on the full retreat. SOFM hops over the wall, finds himself a route to Noguri. That means he cannot interrupt anyone else. He's being chipped away, melted, he's done, he's dead! That's it, Canyon's finished as well. SOFM hops forward, Ghost flashes defensively and rooted in place. Bin sends him
Penta.
Ghost gets caught out, that's the Quadra, looking for it. Bin will pick it up, get the pentakill for Bin! And Suning Gaming in the World Championship Final! LPL Fiora, Suning step up, and with Rengar in Game 2, even out the series. And now we get ourselves double Omni Stone, and what I love about the draft as well, Nidalee first pick, into then Jax and Akali, and Canyon will be jumping in, double buff, will get down the smoke screen below 100 HP. Sidestep from end of the line underneath the tower. One shot and two. Canyon on the board with first blood.
Big mistake there from Bin and good pathing from Canyon. The risk of SOFM starting on top side and pathing towards bot is that he's not there to cover what is a very volatile matchup, and Bin just held his flash a little bit too long, so Damwon already off to a very strong
pulverized combo. That plus Counter-Strike, it may just be enough damage from Bin to take down Nuggery.
I do like this roam from Sword Art. The stun will come through after a flash.
Commitment, headbutt, pulverized, knocked up into the air. Nuggery will go down, and it's the trample from Sword Art's Alistair that picks it up. Suning on the board.
So this is the first big roam we've seen from Sword Art this series, and it pays off massively. The wave was in a bit of an awkward spot for Bin. He needed that cover, and SOFM was on the bot side of the map. Now, the good news for Huan Feng is he does have this jungle assistance, so the risk of a dive is very low. But it also means that Suning will be able to get a kill on the board. It doesn't go into the hands of Bin, but getting that kill onto Noguri, I'm sure that Bin is not going to complain.
And of course, it will open up this Dragon. The fact that there was, SOFM Sword Art correction up in the top lane. There was a little bit of cover there. Canyon gets a lot of time. He's already got the Warrior enchant. 2 and 0 on this Grave Hex Flash over the wall. Whew, I held my breath for a very brief moment. And Damwon Gaming, they're off to a very strong lead. There's pressure in the bottom lane. 2 plates already secured. Sword Art's going to be very late to the party. And if you look at the minimap, Vedius, 2 members already pushing forward into the mid lane. So Angel, he's down 14 CS. SOFM and Canyon will run into each other in a brief moment with the help of Shelly. Here comes the engage, perfect execution, all the way over and through. The flash away, Showmaker's caught out, Angel's low, he's down! The Unleashed Power will pick up the kill. There's a reply back, at least one for SOFM, but Beryl, with the help of the Winter's Bite, the stun will hold Sword Art in place. And the Rift Herald will get taken. All Bin in place for now. The Glacial Fissure comes out from Beryl, and it's going to be a kill into Bin already. Being in the right place at the right time, you ring that barrel, and he saves Nuggery's life.
Exactly that. Quick shot. Beryl was aware of where Canyon was on the map, and he's like, my responsibility is to cover for the top lane. I have to be aware of any potential dives, and he is there to counter gank. Now, Canyon in the mid lane helping Showmaker shove this wave out. They could even look to contest for this tower. The Wave Claw on Angel is not that strong, and it looks like they're committing.
And so SOFM is just pieced out of this mid lane. He's going to steal a red buff. The Scat of the Week will find a stun, and the end of the line goes out. I think had Angel a little closer, maybe the collateral damage and Unleashed Power, but not the case. So the tower goes down. The tower goes down top. It's 3-0, and that Goldie's at 5K.
And I think this goes to show how flexible Damwon can be as a team. In Game 1, it was all about the Drakes. In Game 2, it was a little bit more about the scaling. Now in Game 3, they're all about the early game.
All right,
but
trying to
Noguri,
get some of
I
those
think he's overextended here.
Sword Art's coming out. Javelin Toss goes back in, and Bin gets the first kill. That is huge.
I mean, Sword Art really is camping his lane right now. But yes, Noguri, he overextends there. And I think the fact that he died while level 11 is actually going to give Bin a lot of experience. So, not a great death for Noguri, that's for sure. But in any case, it's still a 5K gold lead. Quick shot. Like, Damwon have just dominated the early game. They have been extremely efficient in their farming. They've punished the weak solo laners, and now they just need to keep this pressure up, because if the game slows down, Suning will be able to ramp up and get their solo laners on. Look at the collapse, yep.
Look at the mini-map. Beryl's going to be able to chase, get the blast cone. Not make it over the wall, but will tag the Winter's Bite. Not going to be able to follow over the Deadly Flourish, and now Bin is just looking to get some damage back down. It'll buy a little bit of time as the Leap Strike over the minion. 6 seconds until Dragon. Ironically, stalling this out makes it even more difficult, because now you can't TP in. If the rest of Suning are able to delay, it's going to be 33 seconds before Bin can arrive. Noguri and Canyon are waiting in the wings.
Showmaker TP.
Flash slicing Maelstrom. I've seen Noguri win games from this position. And just the threat alone means the Cloud Soul goes the way of Damwon. 1-1 in the series, and they are in such a strong position.
It's just been excellent early game control from Damwon. They haven't really let the game go at any point, and it's one of those things where if you pick too many weak lanes, Damwon will punish you. And I think that this is the first time in the series where they really shut Bin down, and you're seeing the consequences of it for Suning. He is such a big powerhouse when it comes to these team fights, even on the Jax, but so far in this game, he has not been allowed to get involved at all. And it looks like he's going for the Black Cleaver second. He's very far behind in terms of his itemization. Meanwhile, Ghost is very strong. The Graves has already completed his first Lethality item. Like, Damwon is just in such a power position.
And I think this is kind of what a lot of analysts and viewers and fans at home were expecting for the series, this type of game. I saw a lot of people anticipating Damwon to just 3-0 this series, be the stronger team, and this was the type of gameplay that many people were anticipating. As you can see, SOFM being run down here, gets caught by a deadly flourish, and collateral damage plus curtain call sets up a kill. With 22 minutes in, Damwon are now going to start the Baron. I think it's important to recognize that after games 1 and 2, Suning proved not only can they compete, they can win, and if they are unable to win this game, they will have side selection for the next one. But there is drama at the Baron pit. Ghost is down.
Very nice.
Inside the pit. Angel continues to chase. The Glacial Fissure comes down from Barrel, but Canyon's the next target. Just as I am talking about Damwon winning, Suning find themselves a fantastic moment to pick themselves up 3 kills, maybe 4, as Barrel goes down. That's the 4th, and now Noguri has joined the fray. Slicing Maelstrom is available, but I think there's too much to chew off this time. Little Electro Hamster, and he's running for his life. Angel's going for the hunt. Bin can hop over the wall if Noguri wants to. Angel is swinging those shurikens, looking for a target. Noguri can flash inside the pit. There is SOFM coming from the wings. The gunplay goes down. There goes the hop over from Bin. Perfectly executed, and just at the last moment, Angel takes down Noguri, and this will open up the Baron. Suning are right back in it.
There is a reason why we dub him the Angel of Death when he gets his hands on a Kali. When the replay comes up, just watch Angel. His positioning in the fight and the way he executed it was to guarantee the spear. Now the TP flank from Noguri.
Running! That's so much damage, cannot kick him away. Headbutt pulverized just to knock Noguri up in the air, but the teleport will get the kill for Huan Feng. Let's see what SOFM can do with that itemization, Vedius, that you were just alluding to. Top lane, Angel is pushing into the base. He's opened the inhibitor turret. We are setting ourselves up for a dramatic ending here.
TP flying.
Teleport coming in now. Noguri's going to make his way forward. I don't think he'll be in time to interrupt it. Angel joins the fray. Noguri's got no TP available because he used it to kill Huan Feng. Barrel's running for his life, and he stays alive just a few seconds longer as Canyon is the first to fall. Somehow, the rest of Damwon are able to escape. Ghost has got no flash and no heal, and the damage that he's chucking out with this Jhin and the 2-man stun from Showmaker is helping Damwon out. There's the defensive leap, and Suning are backing away. The Maelstrom's not available for Noguri. I was looking at the cooldown, and that will be the disengage for now. No inhibitor turret falls.
So the important thing to note there is Angel got himself another kill. Level 15 now. Oh, hang on, Bin. Wait, what are you doing?
A little bit of trouble, playing very far forward.
Yeah, that was a little too aggressive, if you ask me, but he will be able to get away with his life. So Damwon were kind of feeling the pressure. They saw an opportunity to use the teleport to get in behind Huan Feng and get themselves a kill. The problem is they then had to send someone to deal with Angel split pushing in the top lane, who then had teleport. So Suning immediately respond with a TP flank of their own and get their own punish. The goal is now in Suning's favor. Itemization. Has Akali actually gone back to buy the Zhonya's? No, she hasn't, but she does have the stopwatch. Doesn't have TP, doesn't have flash. The ultimate's coming back up. Ultimate plus Ignite for Noguri. This is going to be a huge fight.
Elder Dragon is available. 4 Elemental Drakes for Damwon. We're back at it again. Angel lingering over the wall. Flash will be up in just a couple of moments as Huan Feng is now fired off that True Shot barrage. Mid lane is currently controlled by Suning, but Damwon can roll around to their tower and push it back. Huan Feng forced to use that arcane shift, get away from Scatter the Weak, but you can feel the magnetic pull of Elder Dragon. That could be the deal breaker. Angel is caught out. The slicing maelstrom from Noguri. Stopwatch is used from Angel. He stays alive. The stun comes down from Bin. That will force Damwon to disengage, but the damage may already be done. Defensive leap strike as Canyon dashes forward. He's already used the collateral to pick up the kill onto Bin. The rest of Suning are now running for their lives as they're being flanked. Ring the barrel! As the Winter's Bite comes out, it doesn't find a target. Barrel gets knocked up into the air, and the curtain call doesn't yet have enough damage. Angel now has access to his ultimate. 30 seconds before Bin is alive, and Barrel somehow survives. But the Elder doesn't get secured. It is still available.
Look at top lane as well. I think Damwon's really afraid of the Huan Feng potential TP flank, which is why they don't want to commit to it. They'll say, you know what, we'll take the pick, but a lot of summoners were used. Noguri actually invested his flash, and Angel bought a lot of time.
At the pit, Noguri's going to get slowed down. That Super Soaker from SOFM doing tons of work. The Elder Dragon is secured by Suning. The Slicing Maelstrom will be able to pick up the kill onto Huan Feng, but now it's Angel that's falling immediately desperately after. What can Bin do? A 2-for-1, but the Elder goes to Suning.
Oh, look at SOFM. Oh, Ghost's going to cancel his ultimate there to immediately get out of the situation. But while the team fight win does go to Damwon, the Elder Drake goes to Suning. Canyon is a little bit low. He's got to be careful. But Suning have been able to flip this game on its head. Second game in a row where Elder Drake just seems to mean nothing to them. Good damage onto Bin. But he's going to get the heal and he's going to disengage.
Sword Art waiting just in range of the leap. How on earth do you analyze who this benefits? Because yes, the Elder lands on the side of Suning.
Yeah, it's the fact that they got the Elder, I think, is the biggest thing. Because number one, it denies it away from Damwon, but it also buys you time because you know what you can do now?
That's the headbutt, the pulverize, the defensive chase away, and he just gets blown up. The moment that ulti times out, it's a minute 45 to Elder. Angel's going to get jumped on by Canyon, and this is 5 versus 4, 35-second death timer, and the perfect execution he used defensively there, trying to escape.
That's about like an 80-second cooldown now at this point in the game. That's not going to be available for a while, and with Sword Art dead, Damwon have the best setup here for the Baron. There's still Flash ultimate available on Noguri.
Hwanfeng, no true shot barrage. Bin is making his way forward. Baron solo. Canyon is dropped low by Angel. He's dashed inside the pit. Knock up from Baron. Angel's trying to continue, but the Baron is secured by Damwon. The slicing maelstrom is slowing down the Suning engage. Bin forced to retreat. Damwon get themselves a kill onto Jax. The curtain call tags Angel, and with the help of the follow-up, it's Showmaker killing Angel. Now Hwanfeng gets one back onto Showmaker, but 3 quick kills, as well as the Baron buff, and SOFM misses the Javelin toss.
That's a big crit.
Down, Ghost is chasing, and will most likely not get the kill, unable to chase the very fast Nidalee through the jungle with Baron and Pound minions. 30-40-second death timers, they may be pushing for the win.
They may very well look for that end, and to think that it was just one big mistake that came through from Sword Art that could cost his team the game. TPs are available for Showmaker when he respawns. Sword Art looking to hold the line.
SOFM jumping, pouncing forward, will force Beryl backwards, goes Golden to buy the time, but the Baron and Pound minions are still hammering away on the Nexus start. The exhaust will slow down the inevitable deaths, but not the ace. Will not stop and save the base. Damwon are 1 win away from being crowned worst. His TP back into the top lane. Look, the first plate has already fallen. What you want to see from a Caitlyn Pantheon lane is exactly this, and Ghost and Beryl are demonstrating flawless opening to game 4.
Wow, a couple of mistakes from Beryl. He definitely didn't want to lose the slash.
Thank you. Yeah.
But Ghost, his positioning is definitely making up for it. He's got to be careful. The root comes through.
Oh, that's a big root. The flamethrower comes out, cleanse as well. Flash forward, 100 HP, turning the damage back onto Hwanfeng. Teleports come out, Hwanfeng's heal, and Flash has already been used. The Comet Spear comes out from Beryl. First blood to Damwon. The Showmaker TP's just in time to help push this wave and get some more damage on the plate.
So while the TP did come through, it was not necessary for Showmaker because of a great use of the E from Beryl. It looked like Suning made the correct choice. Not only did they get all the summoners out from Ghost, but they were also telling themselves, this guy has no flash, we can kill him. But lo and behold, he was holding on to that damage mitigation option, which meant that the moment Hwanfeng and
good League of Legends looked like. And they were the favorites. And, you know, it's been a competitive or a close series. Damwon have been pushed to the brink. Now Showmaker's under some trouble, but Noguri's going to come down with Call of the Forge God. Unleash Power comes out. SOFM's on the wrong side of the rift. The collateral damage won't pick up the kill. And the body block from Canyon. It ends up being a 1-for-1, 2-for-1, as Canyon gets a double kill after Suning started that fight.
SOFM was committed to trading Drake for that Scuttle Crab, but Showmaker was just buying time. He was waiting for the rest of his team to show up. And while they were able to secure the Scuttle Crab, ultimately it does not matter. And you can start to see the thread starting to peel apart of Suning, because this early game is very reminiscent of what we saw when Damwon played against G2. It is this small window, that one moment that Damwon need to be able to capitalize, and I'm glad that you set up that story about this gold standard for League, because I feel like that's what Damwon have been for the vast majority of this tournament. Precise, clean, well executed, and there have been fights where Suning have been able to outperform them. Like we're seeing right now, Suning has the ability to go toe-to-toe with Damwon, and I think that this is the first team that has really been able to properly push them.
And Hwanfeng and Sword Art will get some time to at least bounce back. Look how quickly that plate goes down with the chakrams. Ace in the hole fired from Ghost. BF Sword and Pickaxe, that's going to chunk Hwanfeng down to 50%, and now Canyon. The Lamb's Respite is available. Cannon Barrage not yet chucked out. That's been knocked up into the air. Finally throws it down. I think it was Chain CC. Now all of a sudden there's pressure in the bottom lane. SOFM gets jumped on by Beryl. The flash engage already. Sword Art and OneFun can't do more. And they won't be able to get anything other than this next plate. Look at the mid lane and the top lane. Damwon continue to put pressure on towers.
So a lot of things are happening right now, and the crucial thing to note is Bin used his ultimate top lane, not on the enemy, but on the minion wave, because he wanted to slow down the use of this Rift Herald. But now Damwon are adapting, and they're actually using the Rift Herald mid. Angel now going to throw out the Shockwave to try and clear out that wave as well, and Damwon are trying to get a little bit more gold into the back pocket of their mid lane. I'm not actually sure if Showmaker was able to grab any of that gold, but it doesn't matter, because as Suning tried to make the cross-map play happen in bot using the additional time that they were given, a really good response from Beryl was to just engage onto SOFM. When playing against a flank, just engage on one of the sides of the flank, and that's what they do to get out of harm's way.
Well, with 3-0 for Canyon's Kindred. 300 gold bounty, Warrior Enchant already completed. In the top lane, Nogri, 3 assists already, and he's up 10 CS, obviously playing into a gangplank, so that will help Bin out. And in the bottom lane, there's still a minor advantage for Ghost, but I think Huanfeng and Sword Art have been able to kind of bounce back. The constant engages onto Beryl have been helping them out. For Suning, as we wait for this next engage, 30 seconds till the next Ocean. Let's see where their priority's going to be, because Canyon has had a significantly higher impact early on. Solar Flare dodged away from Flash. Zenith Blade, Shield of Daybreak into the Moonlight Vigil. And a couple of shots from a Flamethrower gets the 3rd kill for Suning. Grand Stormfall comes in, but where's the follow-up? If Suning stay committed, Canyon can come in, and he's tagged Sword Art as his target for the mark.
I think Beryl either wants to keep Huanfeng and Sword Art in lane because the Drake is spawning soon, or he wants to make sure that they can control it so the rest of his team is suffering.
Look how difficult that is for Huanfeng. He's just trying to get in range to farm. Ace in the hole drops his HP. Now he is healing up relatively well for the time being. 9 turret plates were secured by Damwon to the 3 of Suning. And Suning are still in a deficit. They lose this game, they are done. They're the 3rd LPL team to make it to a final in a row. 3rd different team, 3rd set of players, 3rd play style. Something that you can't underestimate or talk enough about is just how deep the LPL player pool is, as Bin is just going to get chunked out here underneath the tower. Lamb's Respite will buy some time. Beautifully executed, honestly, by both, but Canyon coming out on top.
I think Bin was not expecting that much damage to come out from the 3rd proc from Canyon. That was just so much damage. It lost him his flash. That's going to cost them the top tower as well, and that gold gap that was relatively close is starting to get bigger and bigger. You can see Suning trying to respond by pressuring mid. They're going to force the flash out from Showmaker, which is good, but more towers are going to fall. Rift Herald likely going to be secured by Canyon as well, and the Drake is going to be spawning in about a minute and a half, and I don't think Suning's going to be strong enough to contest.
Doesn't feel that way. Slowly starting to run out of options here for Suning. 2,500 gold down. There is a mark there on the Krug camp. Well, Canyon and Nogari will take the top lane tower. The Rift Herald is the current focus. Beryl now looking home. Believe in a game 5. Do you believe Suning can bring us there? The reason I'm asking, we're 4 minutes away from an Infernal Soul fight. Suning showed a willingness to fight the 3rd one with an item disadvantage, with lanes that were not set up healthily, and they still jumped in there. They have to run through Canyon's 4-0 Kindred. And if that Infernal Soul goes the way of Damwon, well, it's starting to look scarier and scarier. Nogri and Canyon, they look for the fight here. Dash forward dance of arrows as well. Bin's going to be able to survive just a few seconds longer before I think the Bellows Breath finally took him out. That's
no mark
kill.
Gained for Canyon, but it doesn't matter.
Silver linings for Suning.
Haha, he's still only at 4. Yeah, so that's going to be pretty frustrating for Bin. He didn't really have a flash, but the good news is they're not going to get much off the back of it from the perspective of Damwon. They will be able to get a little bit more gold in their back pockets. Maybe the Yorn can use that money to get himself another item, another upgrade, but yeah, you feel like the game is just so handily in control of Damwon. It feels like that there's no way in which they can really lose this game. But I felt that way last game too.
Oh, Solar Flare engages there onto Showmaker. That's going to get the Zenith Blade, stands on top of the Lamb's Respite. Sort of survives a few seconds longer, but Huanfeng and the rest of Suning, they don't get there in time. Ghost comes in from behind, manages to take out Huanfeng. The Grand Starfall jumps onto Angel. Here comes Bin, throws down the barrels. It gets shot and interrupted. I think Canyon got both. SOFM manages to pick up 1 kill onto Showmaker, while Angel takes out Beryl. Here comes Noggery, and he takes down the Angel of Death with the help of Ghost. SOFM running through the enemy jungle, the last man standing, Suning down 4,000 gold, and Canyon will hop himself forward, goes godlike, 11 kills to 6. LCK Summer, after Damwon picked up the win, he was in tears. And it was in celebration, in acknowledgement of the fact he finally found success. And I think even when you look at this World Championship run, AD carries have not necessarily dominated the storylines because of how the meta and Worlds has played out, but his consistency throughout these games, the value he's brought Damwon, is obviously following up from the superstars of Canyon, Noggery, as well as Showmaker. And look at this, another kill. SOFM is down. My boy Ghost is on a killing spree. It's a 5k gold lead, 20 seconds to Infernal Soul, Venius.
And it feels like that will be the final nail in the coffin. Of course, Suning, they've showcased multiple times that they will fight you to the death, but Bin just gonna face check, that's dead. He is just dead. And Suning are falling apart in this fourth game. We hoped and we thought that we would see some of the fight that we've been seeing from them this entire series, but Damwon, they feel like they're in their comfort zone right now. They feel like that they are in control, and they are gonna secure themselves the Infernal Drake Soul. They are so close to securing themselves the World Championship title and bringing glory back to the LCK.
I mean, we heard in the promo for the finals, I think it was Showmaker who was talking about seeing Faker, you know, on stage crying after the defeats, looking at the rise of the LPL in 2018 and 19, and no LCK team being able to return. The 3 LCK representatives at Worlds this year, very different flavors, different styles. Damwon, a new breed, a new look. The region, the league has started evolving, and Damwon might just be the best looking LCK team we have seen in 2 years, and the hope...
Oh, I mean, they are. I mean, they are, as I've said, the gold standard for what I think Great League of Legends is in the current meta, and I think that they seem to tick all the boxes. They have carries across the board. They have everyone that kind of does and knows exactly what they're supposed to do, and I think they're demonstrating it extremely well in this fourth game.
Yeah.
Of course, they still need to win it. We've seen Suning fight from the brink of death multiple times, and if they can find another miracle fight, then maybe they can turn it around, but the damage seems so strong. SOFM.
Here comes Beryl. The blast cone gets SOFM alive for a few seconds longer. Bin's waiting for a barrel chain. That's some damage. That's a flash over the wall. Bin's trying to hunt them down. Showmaker gets killed as Canyon forced a flash over the wall. Uses the Dance of Arrows instead. I just started writing them off, but here come Damwon. That's the engage from Noggery. Everybody on Suning is low. The barrel is danced away from by Canyon. A double kill for Beryl. An Angel is running for his life. 4 members of Suning are down. The last ditch effort. Throw everything.
Series, and now they are just being dismantled by Damwon. Another double kill goes into the back pockets of Ghost. They have the Baron buff. They're looking to break into the base.
7-0-6 for the best jungler in the world, Canyon on Kindred. 7-1-4 for Ghost playing Caitlyn, with Baron buff pushing into the base of Suning. The inhibitor turret is now taken out. The inhibitor will be the focus, and 2 members are dead. 10 seconds for Bin, 5 seconds for Sword Art. You cannot hear a sound in Shanghai as Damwon are making a statement in game number 4. There was a brief discussion I had with some of the production crew about whether or not playing on home soil was cursed. Because outside of Samsung in Korea and Fnatic in Europe, almost every home representative has lost. And look at that engage. 2 more kills, diving into the base. Angel gets airtime with the knockups. 4 members of Damwon pushing to the mid lane. All 5 group up to take down the inhibitor, and this might be the final push. It's been a 3-year hiatus for the LCK. A drought when it comes to finals appearances. And today, Damwon Gaming will shut down Suning. Damwon will silence Shanghai. And Damwon Gaming are your Season 2020 World Champions.